Why in one person there is a longing, in another there isn't? There is no such thing. In everybody there is a longing. In everybody there is a longing to be little more than what he is right now, isn't it? In everybody there is such a longing. That is a spiritual longing. It's just that most people do not recognize it as such till a certain amount of pain or suffering or old age or the constant threat of death enters their life. Till then, they will not recognize that longing for what it is. They will go on painting all kinds of pictures. Using that longing, they are painting 1,000,000 different kinds of pictures on a daily basis. They think it's about money. They want to fool themselves that it's thinking that it's about a man or a woman. They know very well it's not so. But they like to keep the game going and keep the game going and keep the game going forever. They think it's all about a new house. They think it's about a new job. They think it's about a promotion. They think it's about wealth. Not that they really think so. They just like to play this game. Everybody knows that none of these things will fulfill them. They know it very well, isn't it? But they still continue to play the game. So why the game is so difficult is, the situation is like this. Shankaran Pillai and his wife were sleeping in the night. The wife thought she heard some noises downstairs, she thought there must be a burglar. And she said, "Hey, are you awake?" And Shankaran Pillai said, "No." That's why you can't wake them up. They're really asleep. It's very easy to wake them. Gently you can either kiss them awake if they are gentle people, or you can put ice-cold water, a bucket of ice-cold water and wake them. But the problem is they're awake and they pretend to be asleep. Now you have to coax them not to pretend. If people were really asleep, it would be very easily to awaken them. They're awake, but they're pretending to be asleep. When he is determined not to wake up, then it takes lots of work. That's the foolish work we're doing in the name of spirituality, to wake people up who are already awake, but who like to pretend that they're asleep. Otherwise, why this going on and on? One satsang is enough, isn't it? Just one satsang is enough. Why another one, another one, another one? Because one satsang you roll them over like this, then they sleep this side. Next satsang, okay, that didn't work, you roll them like this, they'll sleep that in that position. In every new position they will sleep. But the intelligence should wake up the moment they know they're awake, they must open their eyes and see. Those who are eager for life, those who are looking forward to the day, the moment they're awake, they will get up and come out. Those who are not looking forward to the day, the sun comes up, they want to deny it by the blanket, isn't it? So that's why the spiritual process are designed like this. You like it or you don't like it, 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, get up, cold water and sit down and do everything that you have to do. No, I don't like it, I don't like it, it doesn't matter you don't like it, just do it. You're asleep, it doesn't matter. You still walk around and do everything. If you do this for some time, then you will realize, what's the point pretending? Anyway, they'll make me do all these things. Then it'll not be worth pretending. You're creating a whole range of illusions for yourself. Life should disillusion you somewhere, it will. The sooner it does, it's good. When life doesn't, a guru tries to hasten the process of disillusioning you. Do not understand disillusion as a negative process. Disillusioning means destroying your illusions, isn't it? If you get disillusioned, is it a positive thing or a negative thing? But that's the whole problem with life, isn't it? If your dreams break and you come down to reality, that's when you struggle most and suffer most, isn't it so? If everything that was an illusion broke and it landed you in reality, you must be joyful. But just the reverse is happening, because you're awake and asleep. That's the problem. If you were asleep, there was no problem. If you're fully awake, it's absolutely wonderful. You're awake, but you pretend to be asleep. This is a serious problem.
Once Buddha was imparting a discourse in a village, and at the end of the discourse, he said to the villagers, "Wake up, time is passing by so quickly." Saying these words, he got ready to come back to his monastery with his disciples. As he started walking towards his monastery, he heard someone. He looked back and saw a prostitute coming towards him. She touched Buddha's feet and said to him, "O Buddha, today I had to go to meet a person, but I got so lost in your discourse that I could not go to him at the time we fixed for our meeting. I really completely forgot about him. But the moment you said those words at the end of the discourse, 'Wake up, time is passing by so quickly,' I suddenly remembered that person and felt bad for not meeting him at the appointed time. Thank you so much, Buddha, for waking me up and reminding me that I have to meet that person." Saying these words, she left Buddha's company to meet that person. Now, Buddha's disciple Ananda was really shocked to hear what that prostitute said to Buddha. Afterwards, a thief came to Buddha and said to him, "Thank you, Buddha, for your kindness. I had almost forgotten that I had to commit a theft at this time. But the moment your words, 'Wake up, time is passing by so quickly,' fell on my ears, I suddenly remembered what I needed to do at this time. O Buddha, how can I express my gratitude to you?" Saying these words, he immediately left to commit the theft. Now, Buddha's disciple Ananda was even more shocked at this time. His mind got filled with a lot of questions and he wanted the answers. He was about to ask a question when he saw a very old man approaching Buddha. That old man touched Buddha's feet and shed tears of real joy. He said to Buddha, "O Buddha, today I realized because of you that I wasted my whole life for nothing. I did not work at all for my spiritual growth. I did only things which increased in me the feelings of anger, greed, jealousy, and hatred. But today when I heard your words, 'Wake up, time is passing by so quickly,' I got awakened from this deep sleep of identification with body and mind. All I ever did was for this body, forgetting that this will die someday. I have to leave it at some point in time. Now, whatever amount of time I am left with, I will put that in my spiritual growth. I will try to realize who I really am beyond this body. O Buddha, I cannot express my gratitude in words. Please bless me that I may reach the goal of nirvana in this very life." Buddha blessed him, and then this old man left. Ananda had now got the answer. Buddha said to him, "See, Ananda, I said the same words to everyone. It's not that I said different words to that prostitute or that thief. My words were the same for all these three people, but they interpreted them according to their own understanding. Only this old man could get what I really wanted to say. He was the only one who really got the import of my teachings." Saying this, Buddha left for his monastery.